Hi everyone, I'm Nicole, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you my top 5 games for the 3DS. I actually grew up playing with my 3DS, it was like my best friend probably, and I have a few games that I think were very important for me. Again, this is just my personal opinion, of course everyone can have different favorites and it's okay. We're not here to judge and please don't do it as well. In position number 5 we have Tomodachi Life. I know that right now it's like very talked about the fact that it's going to come out in a few months, Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, and I really can't wait. It's not higher half just because it's like kind of the same gameplay over and over, but still I think that it's a must play because of course you can create people that you actually know, which can be a bit strange but also so awesome. And I don't know, I can't recommend it more, just so fun, so it's like hilarious. Also the dreams, the Mii's dreams are next level. If you played it, you know I passed I don't know how many hours I passed on this game. I also just didn't create my family and friends, but I also did create characters that of course don't exist, like, I don't know, Bloom, 4 Wings Lab, and I'm probably going to do it again in my new island when it comes out. Yeah. On the third place we have New Style Boutique. So I don't know, I just love so much this game. I don't know how many hours I passed on this game. My favorite style was I think it was called Marble Lily or something like that, like the pesto or like very jolly style. My whole boutique was like that, all my clients, but even if like clients ask me for styles that weren't my favorite ones, I love to do it. Just it was so nice and I never found another game that was this good. I also played New Style Boutique 2 and New Style Boutique 3. I like the 2, not as much as this one, but still I did like it. I don't like the 3. I don't know, I don't like the 3 just because of how they try to like do the gameplay. Still, I didn't play it till the end, so maybe in the future I'm going to try again and see if maybe a few years after I like it. But I have my doubts. I'm like not going to try and go around it. I don't think that, yeah, this is just too great to surpass it. And if you like fashion or any of that, just like please play this. I know that the newer version for the Switch is probably Fashion Dreamers or something like that. I'm planning on getting it. I didn't have yet just because I worry that I'm not going to like it, because of course I was very little when I played this one. So I'm a bit worried that maybe I won't like it as much because of course I'm 19 now, if you're wondering. So the next one is not my first 3DS game, probably my second, and probably my favorite one of the series, mostly because I'm like nostalgic. We have Pokemon X. So I really loved it. I know that a lot of people say that this generation is the worst one apart from all the newer games of Pokemon. But I don't know, I just loved it. The music, I love Pokemon X music. It's just so great. And I don't know, as I said, it was my very first Pokemon game. It's probably my favorite one because of all the memories that I have. I also really like Omega Ruby, but thinking about this game and all of the other games that I put on my list, I think that I prefer way more this one and all the others that I'm going to talk about in a bit. So yeah, I don't really see the hate. Also, yeah, they could have done something more about the story itself. It's so nice. I'm like trying not to say anything that I don't have to say because of spoilers, but there is like, I don't know, it's so nice, this story, because personally I prefer the story in Pokemon games more than like battles, catching Pokemons and all that. I like the story and I think this story is very, very nice. I also love the story of Pokemon Black and White. I still haven't finished them, so that's why I'm not including them in any way. And of course, they came out for the DS. We're talking about 3DS, so in general, they wouldn't be in this list at all. But they also do have a very nice story, but I also like this one very, very much. In the second place of the podium, we have my very, very first game for the 3DS, which you can already see behind me, but guess what? I have two. Why I have two? I don't know. No, yes, I know. I'm probably going to do a video in the future. Tell me if you are interested to hear about this story, why I have two games. There is a very nice reason for a kid. Like, if you're 10 years old, you will understand me. If you're older, you're going to be like, what's your problem? And I do think that now of myself, so we're not judging me, please. But we have Animal Crossing New Leaf, and it was my very first game, as I already said, and I met so many people on this game because, of course, if you know, you could go on islands. I don't know, I met so many people in a period that was not so great for me because I didn't have much friends. And meeting people online who had my same interest was very nice because, as I already said in my very first video, I never really had friends who like video games as much as me, or at least like Nintendo in general. So yeah, this game really helped me because I remember being very connected to also the villagers. When it was their birthday, it was like on cloud 9 and all of that. I don't know, I just have very good memories of this game. Of course, I also love Animal Crossing New Horizons for the Switch, but I think that this one is just better, probably because of the memories that I have, and I can't wait for a new Animal Crossing game when they are going to announce it, probably in a while. Yeah, it's probably going to be a few more years. So we are now just missing the first place. But the funny thing is that I don't have the physical copy of this game, so I'm going to put the Animal Crossing cover, and I'm going to try and put the cover in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's a bit difficult to imagine it here, but it's not here. But we have The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, which I played, I think, 2 years ago. And it's also probably my favorite The Legend of Zelda game, at all. If I have to choose one, that's my favorite Legend of Zelda game. I just love it so much. I also like Majora's Mask, but it's I don't know, it's very different to me. All these games that I talked to you about are more connected to memories that I have from when I was still a kid. This one is really recent. As I said, played it not so long ago. I would like to replay it, and I don't know, please, if you like Zelda and you just played Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, please play this game. I would say that it's a better game for the 3DS ever, okay? Even more, of course, if you're a teenager right now, or even an adult, of course. Maybe as a kid you won't really understand it. It's not that difficult, of course, but I think you will appreciate it more a bit more older. Yeah, that's what I think, at least. And I really don't know what to say more because I like this game so much. I'm so attached to it that I don't know what to say more than please play it. I want to recommend it to the whole world because before playing Breath of the Wild and the Skyward Sword, I didn't even know that it existed because I'm pretty new to all the Legend of Zelda franchise. I've been a fan of Pokemon for way longer, I don't know, since I was 6 years old. Maybe even younger. Yeah, even younger. I think 5 years old, because I watched the cartoon and anime, or how you want to call it, when I was even younger. So yeah. But Zelda is something completely new. That's why I think that my Nintendo favorite franchise could be divided into games that are my favorite ones when I was a kid, Pokemon, games that are my favorite ones as in a year not anymore teenager, The Legend of Zelda. That was everything. I hoped you liked my ratings. Let me know what you think in the comments. Also, if you want, tell me your top 5 3DS games, and if you also have any games that you want me to play and like say what I think about it, I will gladly do it because I'm always looking forward to new games. That's all for now. I hope you have a nice day and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!